All right, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be trying this white strobe that I found off of Cat Infuse. I've been always wanted to try the white strobe mix. These aren't like strobe rockets. These are just like the little strobe pots that flash. Disco flash, you know, the Magnum flash that you get from Black Cat, stuff like that. I'm always curious to see if I could make them. I've never made them before, only because I didn't like to mess with the barium nitrate, which is this guy right here. This is very toxic. You have to wear a respirator when you mess with that. That's another reason why I don't want to mess with it, is because you never know, like while you're grinding it up in your coffee grinder, the dust that it produces is toxic, and even the smoke. That's why a lot of people don't really like messing with green flares. But anyways, we're gonna try, see what happens. So the ingredients you're gonna need is potassium nitrate, barium nitrate, sulfur, magnesium, and dextrin. My magnesium, I have two different kinds. This one's off of Fireworks cookbook. It is -200 mesh, or -200 plus 325 mesh. So it's just plus 325 mesh. That one, it's a little bit too small. So a lot finer powder than what I need, but we'll see if that changes the burn rate or whatever that is. Let's see, I gotta do this again because it timed out. So the instructions say to measure your barium and your potassium nitrate out and then grind those two together. My potassium nitrate's already pretty much ground down as well as it's gonna get, so I don't need to do that, but I'm still gonna mix them up anyway. Barium nitrate's gonna be 10.5 grams. And this is also hygroscopic, so it attracts water, and that's why it's all caked up and in its little like pellet stage. So it's best to you know, get it all grinded up. And I'm trying not to breathe this in yet. I mean, it's right now it's not really dusty because it's like this and it caked up initial stage, so I'm not really too worried about it. But once I start grinding it, I'll start using the mask. And then for potassium nitrate, I'm gonna put 1.4. Like I said before, I like to zero out my scales every time I do my chemicals, just because. All right, that's pretty much good to go. For this one, I'm not making a 100 gram batch. I'm only making a 20 gram because I don't want to waste materials on something that may or may not work, and not to mention I don't know if it's going to work. So instead of wasting chemicals, I'll just do a small test, and if it works, that's great. If it doesn't, well, at that point it doesn't matter. You didn't really waste anything. Okay, tear it out again. Sulfur and magnesium, but first I'm gonna go with the sulfur because it's a lighter color. I don't want to dirty up my sulfur and dextrin. Let's see, sulfur is 3.9. We'll see if this even works. I kind of thought about doing, what do you call it? Strobe mix, like the ones for the rocket, and just having that, but I really don't want to mess with the potassium dichromate. That's also toxic. I'm not really like crazy into making fireworks like the real big ones like the Sally and all that. I mean, yes, I do want to learn how to do it, but it's not safe to make, what do you call it? It's not safe to make Sally mix and stuff inside your house. A lot of pyros would say that they do it outdoors or in a garage or a building that they use that they're not actually living in because it could explode. So the difference with this magnesium that I didn't like when I got from Skylighter was, or Fireworks Cookbook, was that it's not as bright and shiny as the other magnesium that I got from Skylighter, but it's all the same thing. I was researching, seeing if it was something that maybe I got a bad batch, or maybe it wasn't magnesium or something. But no, it turns out that it is magnesium. It's just that the color is different, and that doesn't really change anything as far as the quality of it. Because like I said, my other one was super shiny and it looked really nice, and this one was dark. I'm like, oh man, I got screwed or something. But no, it's been working very fine. It's not a big issue. Okay, so pretty much I'm done with my chemicals. Gonna grind this guy up real quick. I got this let me put on my mask because I don't want to breathe any of that crap in. So pretty much I got this coffee grinder for like cheap, like a couple dollars, and I use it only for this. I don't ever want to mix up this and my coffee grinder I use for coffee, because that wouldn't be good. And I just scoop it in like that. You know, it's maybe some people would probably say that amount of potassium, or I'm sorry, barium nitrate isn't toxic. You know, it's a very little bit. You know, you could breathe a little bit in, but you can't breathe that much. I don't want to mess with that, just because my luck, I'd probably get sick from breathing just a little bit, and then well, as you can see, it works.